Good afternoon. Today is Sunday, July 12th, 2026, and I have spent almost the entire day on these six pieces of the sides. Um, these little bevels, tenons, were quite the challenge. So much so that in trying to get them all nice and snug, I wound up destroying two of them, so I had to recreate two of these from fresh wood. Ironically, the one I said I was going to replace, I didn't. I actually did some repairs on it. Now, all this mismatch coloring, I think, will go away once we start finishing and staining, and whatnot. So, in just a minute, I am going to glue up both sides. And once they're done, we're going to move on to gluing up the entire armoire. How about that? So, this is episode 10. And let me start by showing you how I made these pieces. So I start off by using an existing piece to find my length, my height, and my thickness. Then it's over to the miter saw to cut the length. Next is the table saw to cut the height. And the thickness. This step wasn't really necessary, but I like playing with my planer, so I went ahead and straightened all four sides. Then it was back to the table saw to cut the 18-degree bevels, again using an existing piece as a guide. Didn't quite cut deep enough, so had to make another pass. Now it matches. Now the bevel on the end. Good to go. Back to the miter saw to work on the tenon, getting it to the right dimensions. a little trick here. With the blade running, I pulled the pine back through, and it essentially acts like a dado, shaving off everything for the tenon. Here I'm adjusting my depth to work on the other side of the tenon. Again with my little side shaving dado action. Then it was on to the bandsaw for a little cleanup of that 18-degree bevel and to make the grooves a little deeper. Missed a spot. Back once again to the table saw, this time to cut the groove down the side for the panel. I make several passes to cut the whole width of the groove. Ta-da! Now, because I had cut down the lengths of these pieces, I had to cut some of the width off the panel, but I was able to cut off the part that you can't see anyway that sticks into the groove. I wound up cutting off a total of about 5/16 of an inch from either side for a total of 5/8 of an inch, which means my armoire will be 5/8 of an inch thinner than it used to be. Who can't do for being a little thinner? Okay, back to the glue table. Here we go. The glue up for the sides. I'm going to do one of the sides, and due to space and clamps and whatnot, I'll probably wait for it to dry up a little bit and do the other one off camera. So here we go. Well, I think that's a glue up. Um, as you can tell, it's not always a beautifully choreographed operation. I didn't consider these secondary clamps ahead of time, so I had to scramble and find scrap wood so it wouldn't dent the sides. I had a pretty big issue with the middle. It would not come together. There must have been something binding up, but finally it gave way and everything is clamped up solid. I'm very happy with the joints. I'll show you a comparison on how it looked before I started playing around with all these bevels and whatnot. That's going to wrap me up for episode 10. I'll get the other side glued up, and when you see me again, we're going to be gluing this armoire back together. And then we move on to the inside and the doors and the drawers. Catch you later.